Good morning. This is the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. My name is Dave Burney.
I'm Brent Apperson. Good morning.
It's Wednesday already. I don't know how many of you last night went outside and looked at the sky, but oh my. The northern lights were bright in all parts of the country. I guess all the way down to Alabama. Received a picture from our friends who live in Europe and sent us a picture of northern lights in Ireland. It was a night to behold, and my wife enjoyed it, and I did not. I'm going to go out tonight because it's going to return, folks. So if you missed it last night, check it out. There's lots of great pictures. Jeremy Shipe invited you to send in pictures that you took during the Northern Lights experience last night, and there's hundreds of them. And, of course, the thing about smartphones, the digital phones, is they're able somehow to collect that information better than the human eye. And so there's some fantastic pictures. Check it out with Jeremy Shipe's post. And I imagine there's been pictures passed back and forth readily this morning and last night. Pink and blue and purple and, oh man, great pictures. And Joan said even with the naked eye, without the camera, it was phenomenal. So you folks, I know a lot of you caught it last night and were excited about it. And it will return tonight, hopefully as wonderful as it was last night.
Yeah.
If you can, get away from those lights in the yard. But last night it didn't even matter. You could see them with the lights on. And you don't get that chance very often. So if it does it again tonight, if you have to, take a nap sometime before dark and then go out and enjoy it, because Mother Nature treats us with that once in a great while. Good breakfast show for you today. Brent's old buddies coming in from Axe Kickers.
Yeah,
Kendall
look forward to that.
Maybe Noah will come along. I hope he does. Going to talk about the movies, and I'll go to Varney Health Mart this morning, Varney Pharmacy, I should say, my correction, Varney Pharmacy, and talk about whatever Julie has on her mind and show us around the store. And we're going to talk about tax time today.
Oh, good, taxes.
H&R Block will be in, and we'll find out how things are going, and people are rolling along, getting ready to pay Uncle Sam.
Mm-hmm.
How you need
Probably
to pay
time
Uncle
to
Sam.
start making those appointments.
I'm sure that's what we'll be talking about.
Yeah.
So that's what the show is today, along with some live reads and so forth. It's 7:33. It's also Neil Young's birthday today. And so we're going to celebrate Neil Young's birthday today. He is 80 today. And he has so many songs, it was easy to find a few this morning. So we're going to have it, it's going to be Neil Young's birthday party today, and we're going to play Neil Young for you. And, of course, we'll have to play Old Man because when he wrote Old Man, I think he was probably in his 30s and talking about being 60-something, I think, in the song, and now he's 80. Time does pass by, but he's a legendary rocker. Heart of Gold, of course, is one of his biggest radio hits, but he has hundreds and hundreds of different music creations that he's created over the years. So we'll be doing that. What's on your mind?
Really, you know what? Nothing. And I'm happy about that. Sometimes it's just good to not really have anything on your mind.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
So yeah, nothing pressing on my mind.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Good. So it's going to be a fun show, a somewhat relaxed show, but yet a busy show. And you folks out there are welcome to ride along with us. And if you saw the Northern Lights last night and want to tell us about it, you can drop a message in our message box here that we have for you while we stream the video. And we're set, ready to go. So let's get to celebrating Neil Young.
All right.
Now, this is back when Neil was, the song goes, "You've been talking about me," and it's not been nice. And this is not one of his biggest radio hits, but it's a good one from Neil Young on his birthday. He is 80 today. news. And I'll begin with the Gothenburg Public Schools today. They are offering, today is Wednesday, right? Oh, we didn't read them yesterday, so we need to be sure and skip a day here. All right, today is made fresh chili, crispy chicken sandwiches, spicy chicken sandwiches. Grill Station combo includes the barbecued rib sandwich basket, made fresh cheesy pizza, fresh baked ham and cheese sub. Make It Fresh Salad Station features the Southwest chicken with chips, fruit yogurt and cheese platter, and Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter at Gothenburg today.
Litchfield today, it's soup, your choice of chili or chicken noodle at Litchfield.
How do you say soup or soup?
What? I say soup.
Well, that's pretty good with a guy with no tail feathers. Sandhills today.
Oh, here we go.
Spaghetti today at Sandhills School.
I'm going to read, you know what, after you just said that, I'm going to read what your wife texted me yesterday. I really liked what she said. I'm going to share that coming up. Arcadia School today, beef and noodles today. No, excuse me, ham and scallop potatoes at Arcadia today.
SEM today, it's orange chicken.
Ansley today looks like sweet and sour pork and rice on the menu today at Ansley School.
And at Sargent, it's chicken and rice or vegetable beef soup, cracker and cheese, fruit cup, dinner roll, and milk.
Cozad today, classic chicken patty with hot roll, grilled ham and cheese sandwich, and the pizza bar at Cozad today.
And at the Broken Bow Middle and High School today, it's made fresh beef chili, crispy chicken sandwiches, spicy chicken sandwiches, fresh baked ham and cheese sub, Uncrustable cheese and cracker platter. The Grill Station combo features the grilled chicken sandwich basket, and My Way Wing Station features breadsticks today at Broken Bow.
Arnold today, stroganoff on the menu today at Arnold.
Hamburgers or hot dogs at Loop City today.
And at Anselmo Myrna, made fresh beef chili. Also crispy chicken sandwich, a spicy chicken sandwich. Some of your choices at Anselmo Myrna today.
Baked spaghetti, carrots, breadsticks, and fruit at the Prairie Pioneer Center today. Call them at 872-6121 if you're bringing a guest or if this is your first time that you're going to be enjoying their dinner. And also you can use that same number to set up home delivery at your house this winter.
Yeah. The last couple of days we've been talking about the cartoon pictures that have been done of the KCNI, KBBN staff by artificial intelligence. And everybody here, their character is a turkey for Thanksgiving, and everybody has tail feathers on their picture except Brent. Don't know why that is. But here's what your lovely wife sent me. Mm-hmm. And it just kind of it made me look at this thing in a whole new light. She says, isn't it a compliment to be an individual and not like everyone else? Consider yourself unique or a nonconformist.
Wow.
Thanks, Joan. Yeah, I am. I'm the unique one. I'm the special one.
Oh, thanks, Joan. Now I have to live with Brent believing he's the special one. Thanks a lot, Joan. All right, let's play the game.
Okay, here we go. Here's your trivia question for today. The Rosetta Stone was found by a French soldier back in 1799. What is the name of the country famous for pharaohs where he found it? Was it Egypt, France, Jordan, or Libya? The Rosetta Stone was found by a French soldier in 1799. What is the name of the country famous for pharaohs where he found it? Your choices are Egypt, France, Jordan, or Libya. It's a pig in a blanket day. Chance to win one of those that they serve at Runza in Broken Bow.
You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show with Dave and Brent.
Ben is in a sticky situation.
I got so excited for my fresh-baked Runza cinnamon rolls that I forgot to grab a napkin.
Now you got cinnamon roll fingers, and they're so ooey.
And gooey. I can't grab a spoon to dig into my delicious homemade chili.
Maybe you should call for help?
Oh, I'll call my mom. Oh, I've ruined my phone.
Worth it, though. Come get Runza's homemade chili, fresh-baked cinnamon rolls, and a napkin today. Because Runza makes it all better.
Remember, today is Pigs in a Blanket Day.
All right, we have Harold on the phone. We haven't heard from Harold for a while. How you doing?
I'm doing fine.
All right, good. Well, maybe we can get you something to eat. Here's Brent.
Okay, Harold, the Rosetta Stone was found by a French soldier in 1799. What is the name of the country famous for pharaohs where he found it? Was it Egypt, France, Jordan, or Libya?
I believe that was Egypt.
And I believe you would be right. And we're going to put your name on a certificate that'll get you a free pig in a blanket that they serve on Wednesdays at Runza in Broken Bow. So come on out and see us when you can.
Okay.
Thanks, Harold.
Thanks, Harold. All right. Trish is here from Designs of Distinction. We'll be right back.
Your mornings sound better.
If you're driving in the car on the way to work, it just makes your day more enjoyable just listening to them.
The Breakfast Show on KCNI KBBN.
Off-road riders have been waiting for the right time, the right season, the right price. Well, now is that time. Aglen ATV is fully stocked with Polaris models that are built to go and priced to move. Aglen's great pricing with no extra fees, rebates from Polaris, great financing options, special discounts for ag customers. Now is the time to buy at Aglen ATV in Broken Bow.
Always wear a helmet, never drink and drive.
Flu season is here, and Barney Pharmacy has scheduled clinics throughout the end of the year, including Tuesdays and Thursdays through November. The flu shot remains as the most effective way to prevent seasonal influenza and its potentially serious complications. Pneumonia and RSV shots are available during clinics as well. Simply bring your insurance card with you if you have one. Tuesdays and Thursdays through the 25th of this month, and more are coming in December. Flu shot clinics at Barney Pharmacy in Broken Bow.
7:45 is your time. Well, it looks like I'm probably in trouble with Ron. Trish is here, not for Designs of Distinction, although we could talk about it and send you a bill. But anyway.
Or not.
Or not. Just kidding. So you're here to talk about Bow family?
I am.
All right. Well, it is.
It's my second home.
Your place or their place, right?
Exactly.
All right. Well, they have, of course, for those out there who don't know, Trish's shop is inside Bow Family Flooring.
Flooring, yes.
And that is all about flooring there. And then the big store out east on Highway 2 is
all about furniture.
Lots of furniture.
A lot of furniture. And I'm in there 3 days a week, so I get to see a lot of furniture. Come and go.
Come and go, yeah. Well, it's such a great store to shop in because of all the space, number one. It just really looks good in there. And they know how to make it an enjoyable shopping experience. I know that you realize that, but if somebody hasn't been in there for a while, they need to walk in.
They do. And I think there are still some people here in Broken Bow that have never been in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's they walk in and they're like, wow. And I'm always amazed at those people because I'm like, it's here in our backyard.
Yeah.
You know, and it's beautiful. And we can accommodate so many needs, you know, people looking for, you know, just kids' room furniture or, you know, something for their new living room or a new home. And I mean, it's right here in our backyard and it's beautiful. We have got some amazing furniture in there from medium range all the way up to, you know, high-end and custom leather pieces that you can order. But Lazy Boy recliners, oh my goodness. We've got over 100 of them in there. And there's just, you know, great quality and great names of furniture. It's, you know, Lazy Boy, Flex Steel, Southern Motion, Best. And we have some of it on the floor. You know, it's you can sit in it and try it.
Yeah.
And, you know, and we sell off the floor. So if you come in and you need a living room set for next week when relatives are coming in, more than likely we've got it on the floor and you can take it home with you or you can, you know, we can deliver it.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And displayed so nicely. I mean, when you have 100 recliners, they're going to be lined up. Let's face it, they're going to be in a section of the store where you have this great selection. You're going to find something that fits your
and you
taste.
have to sit in them.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, it's at first when I first started working there, I'm like, yeah, well, you got a lot of recliners. There are recliners. What else? Oh, have I learned a lot? And in the 2 years, a little over 2 years I've been there, I cannot believe the differences in recliners. And then you add power to them and, detachable remotes. And, it's like, wow, this is so cool.
Cup holders and vibrators and all sorts of things, yeah.
And heat.
Yeah.
And, we have one line with massage. We've got a line with flex steel on a love seat. You can actually have a lift chair on one side and you can have a recliner on the other. So, in those small areas that people wind up with, for assisted living or independent living and smaller rooms than they're used to, they can have one unit that will accommodate both people. And a lift chair and a love seat. Think about that. That's different.
That is.
So it's some things that, if we know the problem, we can help get a solution.
Yeah.
And I guess that's the hardest part sometimes for me, because it's like everybody that walks in the door, I want to help them find something or do something. Some people. And like me, I'm the same way. I walk in somewhere, I just want to look around for a while.
Right.
So it's hard for me because I want to help them, but then I understand, you have to look around and see. And, we had one woman in last week that came in and, I could tell that she was just surprised at the quality and the quantity of things we had. Even though she lived here, she had never come in and always went out of town to look at everything. And I think she was pretty overwhelmed once she got in there, as big as it is, and it's so well lit.
It is.
And now we're decorated for Christmas. Thank you, Amanda. Oh, my goodness. Are we decorated for Christmas? So, yeah.
The girls are so good about decorating and putting up the right combinations of furniture to display in the right way. I mean, you just walk in, you know that some time has been put into it. So
yes,
I think you appreciate that.
There is thought in it, and it's funny. It's like working in a Barbie house, because it's fun because it's like, oh, maybe we should move this here. And Ron's great because he's like, sure, and we'll go back and get carts and we'll start moving stuff around. And the guys look at us like we're crazy, but
in the end, it's a good thing. One of the other things that we probably, most of us anyway, we're not probably as well. We put off buying a new mattress, a new bed, because you're gonna have to take it apart and you kind of fall in love with your mattress, but there gets a point to where it's not so good for you anymore if it's wore out, and you really want to go shop. I know you can order all this stuff online, but what are you going to get if you don't know how sturdy the mattress is?
You have to lie down on it.
Yeah.
You have to. We've got sheets. We've got every model of mattress that we carry is on display.
Mm-hmm.
We have sheets there. We throw them out onto the bed, and but you have to lie down on them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like recliners.
Yeah, same thing.
You have got to sit in them, and on mattresses you have got. And yeah, granted, it's only a few minutes, but you can usually get a good feel for what it is. And then we carry a whole line of pillows and bedding. We've got sheets from low end to high end, and just so many things. Mattress pads. Toppers, 2 and 3 inch memory foam toppers. And I was talking to one of the customers, and we were talking about mattresses. She said, I can't sleep on anything that's too soft. So we were looking at firm, and her husband says, I don't like firm because it's not soft enough. I said, well, at least with firm, you can put a 2 or 3 inch memory foam topper on top of it. Mm-hmm. You've still got your stability and your base that the firm person wants. And then, you've got the softness of the topper on top of it. So, it is funny. You can make a firm mattress softer, but you can't make a soft mattress firmer.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
and it is, kind of one of those things. It's one thing we asked, do you like firm or soft? And we have, the same mattress, firm and soft.
Yes.
So it just depends on how they're quilted and how the, if it has an extra layer of foam or not on top of it. So,
well, it sounds really like almost everything around furniture really better off if you can touch it, feel it, and most of all, sit down on it or lay on it.
Yes.
And make
Absolutely.
that decision where you really know what it's like. Even a couch might look great, but it might not fit the way you want to sit.
Well, and think a lot of people shorter in stature, they like to have their feet on the floor, and so many of these bigger pieces, once you scoot back into the cushion, your legs are kind of sticking out. It's like a 3-year-old in a little chair.
Any comment on that, Brent?
Well,
sorry, Brent.
all I can say is I know exactly what she's talking about.
Oops.
I guess I can relate.
Didn't think of that.
Well,
but I did when you came in looking for a recliner.
Yes.
Well, the other thing with the couch, most people these days want a footstool of some kind for stretching out rather than laying down on the couch.
Right.
They can put their feet up and watch TV or read a book or whatever. And I'm sure you have some of that too.
Oh, we have chaises. Yep. And we have one that's in the store now that actually has an adjustable headrest, which is pretty cool.
Wow.
So you've got the chaise that you're in, and then you can have your, the back with the headrest that moves. And
Trish, I know a lot of times people have memories with furniture, so it's hard sometimes to make that change, let it go. Especially with tables, wood tables, dinette sets, buffets, and that sort of thing. But there does come a time where maybe it's been scuffed up, or maybe they're moving and it's too big, or vice versa. They need bigger pieces where they're going to. And I think you have some beautiful pieces for that.
We do. We've got some great dining room furniture and bedroom sets. Von Bassett has some beautiful, and it's all wood, and it's made in the U.S. And we've got Fireside Lodge that has really cool dining tables with reclaimed lumber from the old tobacco barns in South Carolina.
Wow.
So those pieces, they're heirloom quality pieces, but yet we have the normal wear and tear dining room sets that you need when you have kids and, things like that. So we have pieces that you can just buy a table, or, if you've got those favorite chairs and you just need a bigger table, we can actually just order a table or take one off the floor, and then we get another one for our, displays or for our floor.
Okay. We could do another whole show on grills, I think.
Yes.
Ron has a lot of grills there.
We've got Napoleon gas grills that are griddles, and then a regular propane gas. And then we've got Traegers, so the electric with the pellets, and we have all the pellets in the store, and all the drip trays and the buckets and the liners, all those things that you need when you're grilling. And even though we're going into Thanksgiving, there's a lot of people that do those on a Traeger or on a grill. I know our son out in Maryland, he just loves the griddle. Like the Napoleon griddle grills. They're, they cook everything outside if they could.
Well, I think sometimes if I ask Joan if I'm going to fry fish, would you want, if I had a chance to do it outside, the answer would be yes.
Yes, please. Yes.
Or something with a lot of onions or something. Not only does it taste great, you don't live with that for a couple days in the kitchen. So grills have become popular year-round, as you say.
They are.
Great Christmas gifts.
Oh, absolutely.
Are coming up. So, and furniture's great Christmas.
And they're assembled. Woohoo!
Yeah, that makes a big difference.
Nice, yes.
Doesn't come in a box.
Trish, I know you mentioned, we'll end where we started. It seems kind of crazy. There are people who have not been in the store that live in this area and maybe have driven somewhere else and drove right by one of the biggest, nicest furniture stores in this area.
Oh, absolutely. And we service the Sand Hills, and I mean, all the way out to they've delivered in Valentine, and it's just, you name it, they'll go there. Kearney, we delivered in Kearney not too long ago, and all up through Bassett and Taylor, and I mean, that's where this family, part of them are from,
right.
and that's their heart and their passion, and they know everybody. I am so envious of their memories. It just baffles me. I have a hard time. I meet somebody 2 weeks ago and do work for them, and it's like, I know them. Bring the name up, but oh my goodness, this family is amazing with names.
That's great. And
it's just it was tough for me to make that decision to go to work there. It was just, but Sherry kept saying, come on in, try it. And I just went in there, and they make you feel like family, and just love all of them. Just great working for them.
Both family. What are the hours?
Monday to Friday, Monday to Friday is 9 to 5:30.
Okay.
Saturday is 9 to 4:30.
Okay.
And then now we're open Sunday.
Okay.
So we're open Sunday 12 to 4.
All right.
Okay.
Just in time for the holidays.
I know, it's coming.
Well, thanks for coming in.
You're welcome. And look on Facebook. We have a presence on Facebook, and we are having an open house. And I'm going to say it's the 10th of December, but I might be wrong on the date. But
let us
check
know.
that out.
Let us know, and we'll want to get a lot of people in there. Maybe some people that have been there many times, and maybe people that haven't been.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Thanks, Trace.
Okay, thanks.
I like that part about the feet sticking out from the
couch. I'm sure you enjoyed that part of the conversation.
Especially after my wife buttered you up, yeah. We'll take a quick time out. Back with news.
Hi, this is Carson Leapart with Burning Bank. It's harvest time, and Burning Bank is bringing a full season of banking to your life. We go well beyond checking and savings. From ag loans to commercial banking, equipment financing to personalized service, we are built to support your business, your farm, and your future. Whether you're banking from the field or the office, Burning Bank is your partner through every season and every big decision. Call us at 308-872-2757 or visit us at 803 South D Street, Broken Bow to get started. Burning Bank, member FDIC.
Are your aches and pains preventing you from doing the things you love? Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. We offer complete one-on-one physical therapy for you. Call Team Physical Therapy, 872-5111. Team Physical Therapy is known as the best hands in town and will help you achieve your goals to keep you moving. Call Team Physical Therapy at 872-5111 or check us out on the web at myteampt.com.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News Brief. President Trump is cheering Republicans as the House gets set to vote today on the Senate's GOP bill to end the shutdown. CBS's Torian.
He said that this was a huge win for the party, and this is a rebuke of Democrats essentially keeping the government closed, in his opinion.
Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy is warning we are not out of the woods yet at the airports. These passengers in Phoenix weighed in.
I'm concerned about Friday coming back because they're supposed to ramp up the cancellations by 10% then. So we'll just have to see.
We're just hoping and praying for the best.
President John F. Kennedy's only grandson, 32-year-old Jack Schlossberg, is running for a New York congressional seat. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
He's perhaps best known in political circles for having a quirky, at times crass, social media presence that's especially critical of President Trump and at times of his cousin, Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Do you hear that? Asthma triggers are everywhere, from dust mites, pet dander, and pollen, to smog and smoke. An asthma attack can strike anywhere, anytime. Be prepared with quick-acting Primatene Mist. Clinically proven to open airways quickly. It's the #1 FDA-approved asthma inhaler available over the counter. Primatene Mist. Breathe easy again. Use as directed.
Stacy, are you wearing yoga pants to go shopping?
Oh, we're not going out shopping. We're staying in with JTV.
I love jewelry television. Their pearls, their lab-grown diamond jewelry.
Oh, hello. What about their Italian gold and moissanite fire?
Okay, but what about the guys on my holiday list?
Relax. JTV has gifts galore, even for men, like watches and sunglasses.
Watch JTV live and on streaming or shop JTV.com for up to 80% off select items.
Ready to shop?
Yes, but can I borrow a pair of sweats?
In Nebraska news, in a story released by KSMB, a Hall County judge has set a $1 million bond after a woman was stabbed in the chest Saturday, according to court records. Jesus Perez San Roman, age 54, of Grand Island, faces 6 felony charges, including attempted murder and 2 misdemeanor charges for violating a protection order following this assault in East Grand Island. According to the arrest affidavit, officers responded to an apartment complex on Sutherland Street. The victim told police that Perez San Roman had restricted her neck, then stabbed her in the chest. Grand Island police said she tried to fight back as she had defensive wounds on her hands. Another person was able to get the knife away from the suspect as San Ramon was ready to stab the victim again. Officers arrived on the scene with the victim taken to the hospital for treatment. Perez San Ramon has a December 11th court date for his preliminary hearing and is ordered to have no contact with the victim. This has been a Nebraska News Update. I'm Jack Simpson reporting for Central Nebraska's news source.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The NBA announced a new format for this season's All-Star Game, the U.S. against the world in Los Angeles in February. 2 teams of American All-Stars, 1 team of international players in a round-robin format, a total of 4 12-minute games. The Mavericks fired general manager Nico Harrison. Philadelphia edged Boston 102-100. The Celtics record 5-7. Indiana's now 1-10 after losing at Utah 152-128. Brooklyn's 1-10 after losing at home to Toronto 119-109. Champion Oklahoma City is 11-1 so far after ripping Golden State 126-102. Warriors record just 6-6. And New York won its 5th in a row 133-120 over Memphis. College basketball wins for Gonzaga and Illinois. Louisville beat Kentucky. Number 6 Michigan won in overtime against Wake Forest. 10th ranked Florida edged Florida State.
Here's your weatherology forecast. Mainly sunny skies today with daytime highs approaching 65. Southwesterly winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Partly cloudy skies tonight, lows dip down to about 37. High of 70 tomorrow, bright sunshine expected. Mid-70s Friday, turning much cooler on Saturday with highs in the mid-60s. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
Visit the Grocery Cart in Broken Bow, located conveniently on Highway 2. From the highest quality cuts of meat to a great selection inside GK Wine and Spirits, it's at the GK. They take pride in their friendly staff and encourage you to join the rewards program at Grocery Cart in Broken Bow.
It is 7 minutes past the hour of 8 o'clock. Let's go outside with Jack Simpson and find out what it really feels like. What's it like out there, Jack? Are you there, Jack?
Paging Jack Simpson. Paging Jack Simpson.
Well, Jack's not there.
Oh, I guess not.
We'll take a time out.
It looks sunny out, though.
Yeah, it's
the
sunny.
Sun's out.
We'll find Jack while we listen to these words.
Evans Feed Company is proud to serve Central Nebraska's cattle producers with quality feed, mineral, and salt products, and great service, too. Evans Feed has a full line of feed products on hand. Bulk grain products, creep feed, and distiller's pellets too. They have a very complete line of horse, goat, sheep, pig, bird, and chicken feeds, and pet foods galore. Check out Evans Feed. They deliver great products to your farm or ranch. 800-830-2119. Give them a call. That's Evans Feed, locally owned and operated.
The Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we wake you up?
Nebraska's favorite way to start the day on KCNI KBBN.
All right, 8 minutes past the hour. We're unable to connect with Jack, and I think maybe I know why now, but it's not on Jack. It's on a change I made yesterday up at the other end of this button mess we have here. So I'll just do the old-fashioned way, Brent.
Okay, sounds good.
27 and sunny, winds are calm, barometric pressure 30-15 and rising, humidity at 85%. Yesterday's high was a beautiful 69 with an overnight low of 27, currently 27 under a sunny sky. No measurable precipitation so far this month. Stuart Fox is in the studio. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm glad your microphone's working.
That is good. I saw Jack out there. He was.
Yeah.
I could hear you on my radio, and I could hear him, but everybody else couldn't.
I think I turned down channel 6 up here yesterday and forgot. Just to be honest about it.
Well, that's technology. You know, we have those issues at the theater once in a while too.
Yeah, I should have remembered that I turned.
But you don't have the days of going upstairs to look at the projector and a whole bunch of film just flowing out on the floor. You don't have to worry about that anymore, right?
I don't have to remember. Yeah, we don't have to worry about that. But those were fun days.
Yeah, they were.
It's a little stressful at times.
I'm sure.
I always wondered about that because when you started at the theater and taking over and running it, was it film then?
Yes. We were film. We took it over in 2003, so it'll be 22 years here in December.
Wow.
Yeah, and we switched to digital May of 2009. Okay. So we went about 5.5 years with film, and then we added the upstairs theater, and so you had 2 film projectors.
Oh wow!
You think, well, it's just instead of 1, it's 2. Well, it seemed like it was 10 times the work.
I bet. Because for those out there wondering or thinking about how it worked, do you have to switch reels part way through a movie, or depending on how long it was?
We had what we call a platter system.
Oh, okay.
And so you had, I think one of them had like 3 platters. So just think about 3 big old platters, probably about 4 foot around or so.
Uh-huh.
And you'd build the film, and so the film would come on probably between 4 and 8 reels, and then we would have to splice them together.
Okay.
And put it all onto the platter, and so you'd feed it through the projector, and then it would load back onto the empty platter. So that's why there was 3 of them. So you could actually have 2 films on there. Yeah, it was quite a process. And then when we upgraded projectors a little bit, you can actually put a little metallic tape in a certain spot that would raise the lights up automatically. We thought we were pretty cool with that, So,
well, technology has changed, but still. And my example here this morning was you have to know how to run it or remember what you did the last time.
Mm-hmm.
But it does offer a lot of great opportunities for people because you mentioned it, and we'll talk movies in a moment, but because of your transformation to the digital side, you can be using the theater for lots of different things.
Yeah, you sure can. And so we do a lot of birthday parties where people want to watch a DVD or stream something, or people want to come in and watch a football game or a volleyball game. And, you can do any of that. You can plug your gaming system in. We can hook you up with a microphone to our surround sound speakers, if you want to have a business presentation. So the sky's the limit as far as the options we have available for you.
Could you play Pong on the big
screen? You probably
screen?
could. That'd be the most boring, especially on our 35-foot screen, watching that thing. But I played Pong when I was a kid. So.
I did.
And we thought it was really cool.
Well, yes. I thought so too, but it would take a while for that ball to get across that big screen.
It's a long ways.
All right. Well, you guys talk movies because you got a lot of good ones going on there. And dive right in, Brad.
Yeah, you want to talk about the
You
lineup
bet.
first?
Yeah,
All right.
sure, we can do that.
Let's see. I think you've got an animated film that's kind of wrapping up, right? Grand Prix of Europe.
Yeah, I was just here for a week,
Yeah.
and so it's nice to be able to have some kid films, and yeah, looks cute, but yeah, it ends on Thursday, so a couple more nights. This is Wednesday, and Wednesday and Thursday we do have our Facebook special. So if you want to save a little bit of money, show us that coupon, and you get in for basically our matinee price. So save you a little bit of money that way.
Yeah, I've done that a time or two. It's very nice. Yes. Let's see, Predator Badlands. I think this has kind of been one of the bigger movies at the box office recently anyway. I don't know how many Predator films we're up to now, but this seems to be like a different take kind of on the Predator thing.
Yeah, this one actually looked pretty good to me.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my partners and they went in and they said it's very realistic. And so they were like, I'm not sure I can watch this, how realistic it was. But, because a lot of the Predator movies, you couldn't see the Predator, for the most part. And this one, it looks like you can. So it looks good. But, yeah, that was the #1 movie last weekend, and so it'll be sticking around for another week. And so that'll continue. We do have one other one that will be leaving us tomorrow night. So Regretting You is a movie, and it's been here 2 or 3 weeks, and we've had a really good response for that one. And so a couple more chances to see that. Again, the Facebook coupon is valid tonight or tomorrow night for that one as well.
All right. And then when we get to Friday into the weekend, you got some new ones coming, and these are big ones.
Yeah.
The Running Man, I remember the original Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger and Richard Dawson, of all people, was in the original Running Man. A new take on that, and that shows up on Friday, right?
It does. So that's the national opening, and we've got that here. It looks really good. I watched the trailer, and it's a little different spin. It actually looks a little more interesting. And I like the Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and of course Richard Dawson. I love Richard Dawson.
Yes.
For him to play the evil guy, was kind of weird. But it was a good movie. It was one of my favorite movies as a kid. This one has a little bit different take on it, but I think it looks really, really good.
And then another one I see that's coming on Friday. I'm excited for this one because I've enjoyed the previous two. I think this is the third one in the series. But the Now You See Me movies, it's Now You See Me, Now You Don't.
Yep.
The Four Horsemen are back, it looks like.
Yes. I've always liked those. That's a PG-13 film, so it's a little more family-friendly than The Running Man is. But it looks really good. I've enjoyed those first two. There's a lot of action. There's, the illusion, just a misdirection. I think it looks fun. So I'm excited about our lineup. We're getting back into the busier season, and so we're excited to get the theater filled back up. Just a reminder for people, especially if you're coming from out of town, you can buy your tickets online. That way you make sure you have your seat in case we're busy. We hate to be sold out and turn someone away that drove from away. But anyone can go on there, buy their tickets online, and make sure you've got your seat. So that's one of the services. And then we've got a couple new movies coming down the road here closer to Thanksgiving. So Wicked for Good is coming. That's probably going to be the biggest movie of the year. So we'll have that on the national opening. I think that starts on the 20th. And then also about that time, the new Zootopia 2 comes out. And so we'll have all of those movies.
One thing I've always enjoyed about you guys is lots of times you don't take the holiday off. You show movies on the holidays, and I know it's kind of become almost a tradition for our family to go on Christmas Day because you guys have been open, and I think a lot of people are starting to do that. So thank you for doing that, to be open even on the holidays. We're open. We've done this for years, but we're open on Thanksgiving and on Christmas, and we don't force any of our staff to work. If they volunteer to do it, that's great. And if they don't, our family usually goes down and works those. And it's kind of fun for us because there's a lot of times there's people from out of town maybe that we haven't seen for a long time, or people that haven't been to the theater since it's been upgraded or remodeled. And so it's always kind of fun to get a visit with those folks. With the holidays coming up, we were talking about parties and things. I assume Fox Theater would be open to Christmas parties or something like that. And it's a great opportunity to get gift cards or whatever for stocking stuffers coming up.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. So you can always get the gift cards at the theater. We do have them preloaded at Varney's at Grocery Cart, and then also at Nebraska State Bank, the main bank, in $15, $25, and $50 quantities. If you spend $50, you do get a free pass. So we do give a little bit incentive for buying in bulk. You can also go onto our website and buy them. You can either buy a virtual card or a physical card. As you do the virtual, it's just emailed to the recipient, and then they'll get the email with instructions on how to redeem that. Or if you want the physical card, we actually print those off at the theater and get them in the mail right away. So obviously, if you're doing that for Christmas, the earlier the better, just because mail service can take a few days. So you always want to allow enough time for that. But we do sell a ton of gift cards. We might be working on something for Black Friday, Small Business Saturday.
okay.
So we're still trying to put that together, but keep an eye out for that. We'll put it out on the social media and our website to promote whatever we decide to do.
All right. Sounds good. Was there anything else you wanted to mention that maybe we haven't touched on yet?
Just don't forget we're here. So,
we're thankful you're here.
Well, sometimes, I saw in the news the theater in Ogallala closed.
Oh, no.
And so, they had a 2-screen theater there in Ogallala. And Ogallala is a town bigger than Broken Bow. And I'm not sure what the situation was there, but they closed, and sometimes communities don't realize what they have until they're gone, and so we've operated the Fox Theater in Broken Bow here. I mean, it's been a community service, something to give back to our community, but we still need people coming to the movies, and we're hoping that our content will get better as we go along. It's been a long road back from COVID, but come to the movies, or stop in and get a popcorn to go and do the rentals. If you're a business and you want to support the theater through the advertising, we do need everybody to make this thing work. And I think we've got a pretty good business model. It's been successful, but movie business, it's been a tough, and this has been a tough year. The fall's been tough, but I was sad to see that the theater close, and we've seen a few others that have closed as well. But we're hopeful that things are going to turn the corner and get better. But we're going to do everything we can to keep the theater going. But the biggest thing we need is people coming, and we'll do our best to have good popcorn and comfortable seating and clean bathrooms and the things that we can control.
Stuart, for the businesses out there, is that a annual contract if they want to advertise? How does that work?
Most of them will sign up for a year, and I think we put in on our contracts that there's a discount if you pay the full year in advance. I guess I'm not a real good business person because I usually just, if you want to pay by the month, as long as you want to advertise with us and send us money, we're pretty easy to get along with. So I don't think I ever charge the extra amount to people. But so if you advertise in one of our theaters, it's $1,200 a year and you get to play a 30-second commercial, which we appreciate your support. I think you've been one of the first ones that was on the movie screen, but 30-second ad before every showing of every movie, and so I think it comes down to less than $1 per showing. And there's, I'll be honest, there's sometimes that there's nobody that sees your ad, and there's sometimes that there's hundreds of people that see your ad.
And you're just sitting there, you're kind of captive. Right?
And then we have it on our TV screens in the lobby, so there is some recognition there. We also put it on our website. So we do everything we can to try and get to make it a benefit to our advertising businesses.
Okay. Meantime, you're a little busy at the bank.
Oh, a little bit, Never a dull moment there.
Yeah.
We're talking about technology. I had to get Kyle to come in because I said my phone's not working, and they'd moved my desk out to a little painting and stuff. And so, well, did they change the cords? I'm like, no. Yeah, they changed the cords, so it was just plugged into the wrong outlet. So
Yeah, it can get kind of. We were working with some things yesterday, and it said, well, you need the micro USB-A connection, but it cannot be one that you use to charge things with. It has to be a digital audio one. You're going, like, where do we find all these things?
Yeah. Good luck.
Yeah,
good luck.
But it's great to have technology, and certainly the theater is very flexible. As we started the conversation for parties and different things, and Christmas is coming up, as Brent alluded to, and birthday parties and business meetings. You guys are up for about anything.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, just reach out to us if you have an idea, and we'll see if we can make it work.
All right. Stuart Fox, our guest. Thanks, Stuart.
Thanks for having me.
Fox Theater right here in Broken Bow. 3 theaters in one. If you think about that, and other communities don't even have one. We'll be right back.
Life moves at the speed of light. Don't let pain put you on pause. At Rise Rehab and Performance, we believe everyone deserves to feel their best without pain holding them back. Whether it's recovering from an injury, managing chronic pain, or just getting back to doing what you love, our expert team is here to help take the first steps toward healing. Personalized care, cutting-edge treatments, and results that speak for themselves. Rise Rehab and Performance, 872-5800. We rehab, you recover, then rise.
With corn coming out of the fields and calves being weaned, that can only mean one thing. Fall is here. As you start planning those fall and end-of-year projects, keep Moline Seed and Fence in mind. From feed bunks, continuous panels and gates, to barbed wire, creosote, and hedge posts, they've got everything you need to get the job done right. Moline's carries the largest selection of guardrail, pipe, panels, gates, feed bunks, and concrete waterers to help you finish your fall corral and backgrounding lot projects. Ready to turn cows out on corn stalks? Moline's has all your temporary fencing needs covered, from solar fencers and temporary posts to wire and more. And if you're planning those year-end projects, don't wait. Call Moline Seed and Fence now to make sure your order arrives before the end of the year. That's Moline Seed and Fence. Visit them in Gothenburg and Thetford. Online at molineseedandfence.com or call 308-529-0781.
Winter, spring, summer, or fall. Now all you got to do is call, and I'll be there. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend.
Sometimes life changes just like the seasons. Do you have the right accounts for where you're at in life? Call or stop by any NSB branch in Broken Bow, Myrna, or Callaway, and they'll be there. Nebraska State Bank, member FDIC.
You've got a friend.
9:25. Make that 8:25. 8:25. I'm thinking about squeezing all the things we have in by 9:25, but we will get it done.
There you go.
Or 9:30. We'll be heading out, or I'll be heading out here in a little bit to go to Varney Pharmacy and visit with Julie about all the things they have going on there for a monthly visit. Thanks to Stuart Fox for coming in. We expect some folks in from Axe Kickers. And we're going to talk taxes in the 9 o'clock hour with H&R Block. Those are some of the things left on our schedule. So we have plenty to do, plus things to tell you about, such as job openings and such. Let's dive right in. The Nebraska Department of Transportation has an exceptional opportunity for an entry-level highway construction technician to join their team in Broken Bow. Now, experience is preferred but not necessary. They will train the right person to conduct on-site construction, inspection, and survey for the transportation projects. And they reward their employees for their hard work with a support environment that encourages creativity and innovation, and they provide training and career development, advancement opportunities, ample paid time off, a work-life balance, and comprehensive benefits package that includes a matching retirement contribution. You must apply online for this job at statejobs.nebraska.gov. An online state application must be completed. The state of Nebraska is an equal opportunity veterans preference employer.
Come join the Anselmo Volunteer Fire Department on Saturday, this Saturday the 15th, starting at 6 p.m. for their annual Soup and Pie Supper. It's a free will donation event with all proceeds going right back to support the fire department. So come enjoy a delicious meal while showing your appreciation for all the volunteers who work hard to protect our community and beyond. Your donation truly does make a difference. So bring your appetite, your neighbors, your friends, and your gratitude. The firefighters hope to see you this Saturday at 6 p.m. at the Anselmo Fire Hall.
Quality Senior Villages looking for some help as well. They're seeking medication aides, certified nurse aides, and cooks to join their compassionate care team. They are offering these jobs and are going to try to be as flexible as they can. They have shifts available at all shifts and every other weekend. The cook position is days and evenings. They may be looking for a full-time cook or by now maybe a part-time, but you must be dependable. For more information about these jobs, ask for Jeanette or Shelley at 872-6387 to apply and learn more. Join them in making a difference every day.
Are you looking to have your logo or brand customized on shirts, hoodies, hats, and more as you promote your business and organization? Well, Velma at Circle V Stitch and Post can make all of that happen. And as we come into the holidays, don't forget about Circle V for some special, meaningful gifts that they can put together. They can embroider things like throws and afghans, whether it's for a wedding, for Christmas, a remembrance, or any special occasion. They can help you create something very personalized and meaningful. And don't miss the new cowhide coasters, rugs, and table runners that they can customize just for you. Support local and bring your ideas to life by calling Velma today at 872-6173. 872-6173. Feel free to leave a message if needed, and they will get back in touch.
It's time to get your country on. This Friday night at Sylvester's, local Nashville recording artist B.J. Jamison is taking the stage at Sly's starting at 9 p.m. Friday. Now, he just recently was named Artist of the Year in the Country Traditional Classic category at the 11th Annual Josie Music Awards in Nashville. He took home the honor ahead of 13 other finalists in Nashville, Tennessee. He has a great country sound that's earned him a following here and across the Cornhusker State and far beyond. Oh, by the way, Jell-O shots will be served as well. Well, you have to buy them, but they'll serve them to you.
All right, it's Wednesday, so here we go. We're going to answer the question you've been asking since you got up this morning.
Yes.
What's for Wednesday at Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique? Well, here you go. Stop in and check out their fall pillows, decor, and florals. You will find them all 30% off now. Put your creativity to work, and you can still design a new arrangement for the rest of the season, including Thanksgiving coming up. Also, when you're in, check out the beautiful new Christmas decor. You need to snag it before it's gone. And don't forget Chapin's Interior and Square One Boutique. Come stop and shop at Chapin's Interiors and Square One Boutique. Again, check out their fall pillows, decor, and florals. You'll find them all 30% off now. And that is what's for Wednesday.
Taking a look at Wednesday for scheduled events around the area. A blood drive at Sumner's Community Building from noon until 6 p.m. today. And the Stent Takeover Night at the Berean Bible Church from 7:30 until 8 p.m. tonight. For more information on that, go to the Sandhills Express Community Calendar page. Tomorrow, a blood drive at the Stapleton Village Hall from 11 a.m. until 5 p.m. You're listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We're celebrating Neil Young's birthday today. He is 80 years young, so long may he run.
camera here for you if you're tuning in and watching us on Facebook. There he is.
How you doing this
Hi there,
morning?
Kendall. Good to see you, my friend. Well, let's see. Where do we want to start? I know a lot of things going on with Axe Kickers. As we come into the holidays, I know that you guys do a lot of things as far as things like Christmas parties and get-togethers for businesses. We'll get there in a moment, but I wanted to talk about the kids.
Sure.
Because I know that you have been working with the newly created Custer County Youth Sports Program.
Yes.
And I believe that you kind of have something going on right now, right, for the youth as far as Axe Kickers is concerned.
Yeah, with Custer County Youth, we started our youth league with them, and we've got two different age groups. We got this under 10 because they can't throw the real axes yet.
Yeah.
So we've got our we've got a plastic setup and safety axes, but they still stick and they throw and everything. And last night was our second week of that, and I mean, it's the first time doing. We got 11 kids throwing.
Yeah, that's a good number to start with.
It's great. They're having a blast. I mean, don't get me wrong; it could be a little hectic at times when you get that many little ones, but it's going well. Kids are having fun. They've really improved from 1 week. I was really impressed with how much they improved.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was entertaining last night. I'm glad I have a lot of experience with little kids.
I'm sure there was some patience that was required.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What is the age group for that?
We're on from the under 10. We're going from about 9 to. We don't have any. We have the 6-year-olds. Our youngest, a 5-year-old could make the throw and be safe.
Yeah.
And the main thing behind this is to teach them the safety of axe throwing. We treat these like real axes. Mm-hmm. We give them the same rules. And then we enforce them over and over and over and over.
Yeah,
trying to instill the safety part of it. And the 10 to 16-year-old group, we're throwing real axes and throwing stars. We're letting them choose what they want to throw, just to get them comfortable and familiar with how it works. And the fact they might not get the axe a few times, so they switch to a throwing star where they can get a few. It's about building confidence in them, really.
Yeah. So is there still time for the youngsters to get involved in this, or is your league just kind of pretty well set now that you've begun?
Yeah, it's pretty well set
okay.
because we're with the Custer County Youth.
Right.
But if it's successful, we'll continue it, obviously. So, don't be afraid to talk to us about the next one.
Yeah, there will be opportunities in the future.
And we have the kids' targets down there. If you want your kids to get some thrown in, you can come down and we will treat you right on as far as cost on that. I mean, we can definitely set the kids up and let you throw at it. I mean.
Well, it's just a great entertainment option that has come to Broken Bow, so we appreciate you and Noah and everybody associated with Axe Kickers that has it going. Let's talk about the holidays coming up, because I'm sure that people are already reaching out to you,
sure, you bet,
to book parties and such.
Yep.
I know we did it as a staff last year and just had an absolute blast, and I think many are starting to do it. So tell us a little bit about that and how they get in touch with you if that's something people might be interested in.
Sure. We've got different levels of parties. It really depends on how many people and how long you want to have a party. If you want it to be a private event, there's different costs for it all. We work with you. I mean, we're pretty flexible on that. You can have up to 24 people throwing it at any one time, but people sub in and out. It's controlled chaos,
yes,
but we make it safe as we can.
Yeah.
I mean, we're right there making sure everything's safe. It's a really good time. I haven't had a group come in there that didn't have a good time throwing. Yeah. And as far as getting a hold of us, you can stop in down there. We're located on the west side of the Tumbleweed, 850 East Southeast Street. You find us on Facebook under Axe Kickers Plus LLC. I don't know Noah's phone number off the top of my head, but mine's 308-643-7056. Call, text, send an email, stop in, smoke signals. We're open to everything.
There you go.
We're pretty easy to find.
And I know we've talked about this in the past, but if you've never thrown an axe or whatever before, don't be intimidated by it, because you guys are there to assist, and if someone's having a little bit of trouble, getting something to stick on the board, you guys are willing to kind of help and
Absolutely.
allow, give them some pointers to where they get the hang of it. But it's not anything to be intimidated by. It is a lot of fun.
And if the main hatchet we throw is a little heavy, we've got the smaller hatchets, and we've got the throwing stars, and now we have the throwing cards, and we have the saw blades. There's something for everybody to throw. everybody wants to stick the axe.
Yes.
And it does take a little work for some people.
Sure.
And there's naturals that just are amazing at it. So it just takes a little work. We're there to help. I mean, if you're not doing it one way, we'll try something else.
Yeah.
I mean, Noah's got throwing an underhand down to an art form.
Does he?
Yeah. And it's easier to throw it underhand once you figure it out.
Really?
It's not as hard on your body.
Uh-huh.
It's just a flick of the wrist.
Well, I know I've been in there. I've tried, the last time we did, I tried the saw blades.
Yeah.
And I think I had more success throwing those underhanded.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I've gotten accurate where I throw them underhand. It takes a little while. You got to practice
Yes.
on it. But the saw blades, in my opinion, are the funnest to throw. And I've said this, I don't know why, but it's very satisfying when it funks into that lumber.
Yeah. Do you have two different sizes?
Yeah, we
of saw
throw
blades,
the
I think, that you
8-inch and
throw?
the 4-inch.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then the way you guys have kind of grown as far as the interactive type games and things that you can play. I think a lot of us still enjoy just the regular bullseye because you want to stick it right in the middle. But you do have some other very neat options where people can basically play a game.
There's quite a few games on there. And what's cool about the bullseye, and I never think about it because I see it every day, but the bullseye moves when you guys throw. You throw your first round,
really?
Then the bullseye moves. It'll be in a different spot. It's not in the middle. So you still got to get accurate to hit that bullseye every time.
Yeah.
But then, we have the zombie hunting game and they updated it. It's not just zombie heads. Now there's 2 full zombie bodies and a human you got to avoid amongst it. So you get your live action Walking Dead in there.
Yeah.
Then, the Candy Crush or Bottle Axe, they call it, is, I'd say, the second most popular game. And we have Word Whack, which is Wheel of Fortune. And there's a bunch of other games. And I've said this before, and people that do this love it, but it takes a couple seconds to get her downloaded. But you can download any photo on your phone directly on the target and throw at it.
Oh, man.
So if you got somebody you're just maybe having a bad day with, you can put a picture up and get out your little anger a little bit.
I'm sorry. I'm just thinking. No, don't. I was going to say, would you let Dave and I know how many times our picture shows up at Axe Kickers? But then I'm like, no, don't let us know.
Right.
We don't want to know. There are other things to do, too, at Axe Kickers.
Sure.
You got the pool table set up. Yep. So, while you're waiting to throw, there are some other things and entertainment features that you can take advantage of,
Absolutely. Our pool table gets used a lot. And we just got a new pinball machine in because the old one kind of was messing up, so they just brought it's a Munsters theme one. I haven't got to play it yet. Then the claw machine right now is stuffed with Christmas toys.
Oh, nice.
They kind of remind me of the old Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer elves and stuff. Looks like that. Then we have a jukebox, so you can listen to your favorite music while you're playing. And then we have the skill machines for those that are old enough to do that.
I know that you guys will just come up with ideas and then you just run with it. And one of those ideas was the party bus.
Yep.
Party bus still going?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah? Okay.
I got a good story about the party bus from one box.
Well, please share.
12:35 a.m. Saturday at one box. We were actually closed up because it was dead that night. And I'm sitting at home in my chair watching some football or something. My phone rings. And I don't recognize the number or nothing. And I answer it. You never know. And all I hear is somebody who'd probably had a few too many adult beverages. Do you guys have a bus? It's like, yes, we do. It's like, we're out here at the one box and we can't drive home and we heard you're cheaper than a DUI. I say, well, we are. And we ended up going out there and bringing home about half a dozen to 10 people home.
Well, that's
one
good.
back. So
that's great.
Yeah, the bus is up and running. You guys just got to get a hold of us same way. Just stop in or give us a call and we can tell you what's going on with it. And if you got somewhere you want to go, or you guys are having a good time somewhere and you don't believe you should be driving home, call us. If we're here, somebody will come get you.
Yeah.
We don't want anybody getting hurt.
Absolutely.
And I think we're very reasonable on that. We're definitely cheaper than a DUI.
Yes, for sure. There you go. Let's see. Other things on your mind that maybe we haven't touched on yet?
I'm completely unprepared as usual for being
welcome.
here.
Well, you fit right in, Kendall, on the Get Up and Go breakfast show.
Well, I've got to give a shout out to Tina Hurd. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be here because I totally forgot about it.
Thank you, Tina.
But, I really would encourage the Christmas parties to, if you're really wanting to get in the next month, you got to start booking them up. You can contact Carmen with Cracker Jacks for any food and drink needs, but we'll take care of the axe throwing on our end. And I mean, yeah, it's going well. Winter's here; it's picking up again. You know, pool leagues are going strong. Axe league is not as strong as last year, but just because it was that time of year.
Yeah.
But I already got a lot of interest in when we start back up in January, so we'll start back up in January on that.
Okay.
We'll get through the holidays, get everybody, get done with all that because it's chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get through that, and yeah, it'll be fun.
All right. So if you're interested in joining a league, contact you now.
Yeah.
Because you'll be starting up in the new year.
That way, if you're serious about it, some people are really serious. Come in and practice, and we can get you, a little better at it ahead of time. Because once you're throwing for the night, let's say in the league, we don't help you. Because that's not fair.
Sure.
So
understandable.
So before, after, we'll help you, but during the league itself, all we do is help you guys score.
Yeah.
So that's something to think about. If you really get into it, come down and practice.
All right. Before we let you go, your current hours, if people just want to stop by in the evening and
we still open at 5 every evening but Sunday, and then it just really depends on the night. I mean, it just Carmen works all day. Me and Noah both work all day. If it's 9:30 and there's nobody in there, we shut the doors.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we stay open to 10 during the week, and we have the capability of being open to 1 a.m. on Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
If we're busy, we stay open.
All right. Anything else?
No, I know it's a day late. I just want to say Happy Veterans Day to all the veterans out there.
Yeah,
it's a day late, but I served.
I was going to say thank you for your service.
And just wanted to say that.
All right. Good to see you, my friend.
Yep, you too.
8:45 is the time. Dave is at Varney Pharmacy. We're going to take about a 1-minute timeout. We'll see if Dave's ready to go, and we'll continue with more of the Breakfast Show right after these words.
The morning Sandhills Drive never sounded so good.
In the mornings, we don't have to fight over the radio because it's one station.
You're listening to The Breakfast Show.
Medicare annual enrollment is now through December 7th. Hi, this is Liana with Nebraska Owners Insurance Agency. It's time to review your Medicare coverage, and that includes your Medicare Supplement or Advantage Plan, Part D prescription plan, and even your vision and dental coverage. There are always changes to plan options, networks, and prescription formularies, so it's very important to review your coverage annually. Lori Leeper and I are here to help you in Callaway, Broken Bow, and the surrounding area. Give us a call to schedule your appointment today, 308-836-2201.
When it comes to your health, you deserve compassionate, expert care close to home. Hi, I'm Cassie Hilbers, the Chief Ancillary Officer at Gothenburg Health. Here, we treat the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. From everyday checkups to specialized services, our expert providers and modern medical technology are here for you and your family. I'm proud to be part of a team that's here for our neighbors, our friends, and our families, because your health matters, and so do you. Gothenburg Health, well ahead.
Back on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show, we're going to get up and go to downtown Broken Bow and go to Varney Pharmacy, where Dave Burney is located, and we're going to find out what's happening there. Good morning, Dave.
And I said, his legs are short, and when he sits on a couch, his legs don't touch the floor. And Stuart Fox was, oh, geez, we're on the air.
Oh, on the air, okay.
Sorry.
Well,
we're at Varney Pharmacy. Julie's here.
I bet Stuart's feet could touch the ground.
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
He's tall.
Oh, good morning, Dave.
It is almost Thanksgiving.
Can you believe it?
Well, we should start believing it because we've been talking about how fast the years went and how Christmas is just around the corner. Once we hit Thanksgiving, it's all over but the crying. We're headed that way, right?
We are headed that way. Yeah, so now that you brought up Thanksgiving, I'll talk a little bit about, there's a sale this weekend in town called Hunt for Savings, and we're participating in that. So if you're in town Saturday and you want to stop in, you can sign up for Chamber Bucks, and then we're also giving away, the store's giving away with a drawing that you can not purchase for 6 months. You can come in every month and pick out a greeting card valued at $6 and under for free.
Nice.
Yeah. So if you have a birthday or whatever the holidays are coming up, if you want to get a Thanksgiving card, a Christmas card, a special one under $6, you can do that.
Okay.
So
that's underway?
That will be this Friday.
Okay.
Or no, sorry, Saturday.
Saturday. Coming up Saturday.
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, it's Wednesday already.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
So we do have a blow-up turkey in the store to remind people.
A blow-up turkey?
Yeah, look.
No,
over
say
here.
it isn't so.
It is. It is so. We got him out of the box. Once a year out of the box. So he's here to greet everybody and remind everybody that Thanksgiving is right around the corner.
So it's a brown turkey with a green jacket with a pilgrim hat.
Yes.
You'll see it right up front here. Right, we're next to Deb.
All the turkeys are up front.
All the turkeys are up front. Oh, we're rolling today.
We are rolling today. Just a couple reminders. Marge is taking appointments for the Medicare drug plans. You can call and make an appointment, come in and make an appointment. It's very important that you do review your plan every year. There's some people out there that don't know that, but you do. You need to review your plan every year. Don't just assume that it's going to stay the same for the following year. Come in and we'll help you.
Well, I know Joan was in to visit with Marge last week and kind of went over different options and so forth. And it's nice to be able to do that with your pharmacist. You know, I know you have your insurance people as well.
That's
but
right.
A visit to both doesn't hurt.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes, because if you go to your pharmacy, if they provide this service for you, we have a list of the drugs that you're taking, and then that's how you go by picking out your supplemental Part D drug plan.
Yeah. And right now we just want something consistent that we know about, right? So
Correct.
this is your chance, but don't just roll it over because it could cost you a lot of money.
Yes, and you may find a better
Plan.
a better plan to go with for less money.
Yeah.
Because every year it changes. Every year. Why do they do that to us seniors?
Well, we could have a whole show
Yeah,
about that.
let's move on. Oh, and flu shots. We'll be giving flu shots tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
Yep.
All right. Are you still doing Tuesday, Thursday?
This week and next week we are.
Okay.
Let's look at the date.
We're going to look at the schedule. They have an easel with the
Now
schedule here.
I can cross off yesterday's. No, yes, the 6th and the 11th. So Thursday the 13th, and then Tuesday, November 18th, and Thursday, November 20th, Tuesday, November 25th. Then it's Thanksgiving, and then it's December.
Yeah. And if you haven't had a flu shot yet, probably right in the window to get one because a lot of times the flu hits us January, February.
Yes, and with the weather being warmer, it probably... You're probably right, Dave.
My cord was hooked to your sleeve. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I knew something was grabbing, and
Yeah.
I knew it wasn't you, Dave.
Let me just hold on to it so it doesn't bother you. So
Oh, it doesn't bother
these flu shot clinics are available here, and very professional young lady that does that for you.
Yes, Janelle is here, and she's the one that gives the shots. You don't even feel it, do you,
Doesn't
Dave?
bother.
No.
I barely even had a sore arm at all the next day. On some people, it's going to be different, but
Correct.
it's sure worth the chance of reducing. You know, you might still get the flu, but you might not because of that. And certainly, when you're over 65, you don't want it at all. So
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
or any time for that matter.
That's true, for any time. We did get, we're getting new stuff into the store all the time now, at least every week and maybe every other day sometimes. So we did get some candles in. We have different fragrances. I brought some of the favorites in that we had last fall. One is Grandpa's Pipe. It's a wonderful scent. I love it. But it just, there's, maple pumpkin, farmhouse, lemon blueberry pound cake. That just came along with this set. It's not really a fall or winter, but it would be nice to have it in the kitchen, and then everybody would think you're baking something great.
Good morning, folks.
Good morning. Good morning. We did get a new order in from our Christian art company that came in this week. We have magnets, mini devotions, prayers, good moments for men devotion. We have a nice book that's for the couples, a devotional book for Mr. and Mrs. And we do have a little book that's when somebody loses a loved one.
Okay,
It's
and
really
Bible Bible word searches.
Yes.
The word puzzle?
Yeah, yes, search for the words. Mm-hmm.
And it's all faith-based. So
correct.
For you folks out there, good way to freshen up.
It is, and they make just nice, if you just want, somebody to know you're remembering them, they're just nice gifts. A lot of them are under $5. So
Can't beat that these days. $5. Whew.
Yeah. And I don't remember if we talked about these last.
We haven't.
Okay. We have some new toys that came in. These are called Snoodles, and they're like little pieces of foam, different colored foam, and you just dab them with a little bit of water, and you build whatever you want with them. This one has a picture of a dinosaur. You can build a robot, butterfly, snake. Just use your imagination. It helps the kids learn their colors. There's purple, blue, green, yellow, white. And it's safe. It's not messy.
Yeah.
It's, yeah.
Yeah.
So
and they can maybe follow some examples or create their own.
That's correct. Yep. And there's different colors in all of them and different ideas. So that's something new that we have in the store that we haven't had before that I've wanted to have. So, and we do, I think a lot of people know that we carry what's called the Nido, and it's just, it's like a soft, rubbery toy, but not necessarily, it doesn't have to be a toy. I do sell these to a lot of people that need to exercise their hands, and they work really well, and plus they're fun.
Yeah, and relieve a little stress.
That too, relieve stress and keep your fingers moving. This is fun. We have a little doctor stethoscope. I can't say it.
I don't think I'll try.
Okay, because I screwed you up now, right?
No.
The way I said it. But it actually works. You can listen to somebody's heart, and it's just, kids like to make believe and play, so I thought that was a fun thing to bring in.
I think sometimes we forget that when kids go to the doctor, they are kind of impressed, and they like to emulate them a little bit.
They do, and it's interesting to them, and they see that and see what the doctor does, and the wonder. They're just wondering. And
Little doctor, okay.
Little doctor. We
All right.
have some new games for the younger kids. We have a dinosaur snakes and ladder farm, snakes and ladder. So it's on the same wavelength as Chutes and Ladder.
Yes,
if you remember
everybody's
that.
played that.
Right.
I think.
I think so. We brought in more Care Bears. Girls like the Care Bears. Adults like Care Bears. We'll have to walk clear over
Well, let's
there,
go.
Dave.
That's fine.
Oh, there's Tonka toys. We're walking
Oh.
by Tonka, and they're metal.
Yeah,
Some
they're
trucks.
going to last.
They're going to last. We did bring in a new puzzle company. We thought we'd give it a try because we just wanted to bring in a little bit more of an assortment, and it's called Cobble Hill. And there's one, they have one that has the large pieces, and then they have one, I thought this was interesting, it's called Family Pieces. And there's 3 different sizes of the puzzle pieces.
Oh.
So, like little kids, smaller kids can help with the large pieces, and then they'll graduate to the medium, and then...
That's cool.
Isn't that cool? So
Yeah.
grandma, mom, and kids can sit down and all put those together. We've had a hard time finding new puzzle glue. We finally found that with this company, so we are stocked up with the puzzle glue. A lot of people like to glue their puzzles and display them.
Gosh, that Arapahoe moon is...
Isn't that pretty?
Yeah, that's stark. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Old pickups and farm scenes, eagles, horses, of course.
Of course, yes. Yeah. And then we also brought in, we have had a hard time getting the puzzle, the rollaway mats, and they're a mat that you do your puzzle on, and when you don't have a space to leave it out all the time, you can roll it up in that and it'll stay together, so you can store it in that mat. Also, I thought this was interesting. I had never seen anything like this, so I thought we'd give it a try. We have, they're called puzzle sorting trays, and there's 6 stackable trays, so they're not taking up your whole table. They actually stack, and you can put your different colored puzzle pieces in the trays. And sometimes puzzle pieces have a little bit of dust to them because of them cutting the cardboard or whatever. And this also can kind of sort through the dust.
Kind of filters it.
It filters it, yeah. So it's,
Those are neat.
Yes, I was just trying to think of really good Christmas gifts people could buy,
And not a bunch of gadgets, but something that the whole family can do, or an individual. Now, these mats you're talking about, there may be some people who are working on a puzzle going into Thanksgiving or Christmas who are halfway through one, and if they would start with this under it, then they could just move it when the company comes, right?
That's correct. Yes,
Okay.
yes, it's really neat. It shows right on the box how you assemble your puzzle on the mat, assemble the cylinder, roll out the mat around the cylinder, and then there's straps on it that you just secure, and it secures your puzzle to put it away. Yeah, it's neat, isn't
Simple
it?
but effective, yeah.
Very, yes.
So how are we fixed for cards? Thanksgiving's on the way. Do we have some Thanksgiving greeting cards?
Debbie, do we have Thanksgiving greeting cards?
Right over yonder on the gold background, you'll see our supply of greeting cards.
On the gold?
And next to it is the red ones for Christmas, so we have them both out.
Way to go.
Come on over.
Okay.
You know, I hear this from a lot of customers, all our customers, that we have the best greeting cards in town.
Well,
so I like to brag on that, and I know our space sometimes, like right now, looks a little low, but if you consider how large a space this is, we still have
It's a large
lot of
display.
cards.
You have actually, well, this display is what? I don't know, 30 foot, 40 foot long.
Oh, easy.
Easy.
Yeah.
And then it's both sides, and then you have some over on the wall.
Correct.
Plus,
And then we have our
behind me here.
spinners.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
So
you
we
have-
carry the Leaning Tree cards and notepads, the Leaning Tree bookmarks, list pads, notepads. But
These are cute.
I know. There's a
Little
lot of
girl
fun
looks like she
ones.
just woke up, or she's going to sleep and says, "You can't regret what you can't remember."
And what
She's
does
cute.
the inside say? Hope it's the best birthday you'll ever remember.
And those are nice little smaller cards. They fit
Yeah.
nice. So, yeah, plenty of cards here. And as you mentioned, this is a very big display. So there's quite a number of Thanksgiving cards here. But don't wait, because people do shop here. When they think of cards, they think of Arnie's. So
They do. Thank
they
you,
come
Dave.
in
Yes.
and buy it down pretty quickly.
They do. They
Yeah.
really do. And of course, we have our Brenda has displayed her Leaning Tree Christmas cards out, and we've been selling them right along. And so now's the good time to get, the best selection. But there's
Right.
still a really good selection. They're just nice cards. The paper's great. It's not thin. It's quality paper. And when you buy like the boxed ones, like this box here, there's how many cards? 12 cards and envelopes for $7.95. And they're
Okay.
quality. So
Did we take care of your list, Julie?
well, I wanted to let's see. Oh, I was going to mention that our Christmas open house will be December 4th. So
Not far away.
Not far away.
Okay, December 4th, open house.
Mhm.
Gonna have like some punch or coffee or something?
No, we're going to have home baked goods.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, so we'll have cookies and treats and some yummies, probably homemade candy, and we'll just see. We all bring something, and we never know what the other person's going to bring. We
Oh,
just,
You
set up.
contribute.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And we will probably have coffee.
Okay. All right. Mark that down, folks. December 4th.
December 4th from 9 until 4:30.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Dave.
It's always fun, always different. And as Julie mentioned, there's new toys coming in about every day. So come in and shop while the selection is being refurbished before we get too close to Christmas, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yes, and we always gift wrap for free.
Okay.
Complimentary.
I did want to apologize before I closed. Hannah doesn't seem to be here yet. I did.
Today's her day off.
Her day off. Well, that's probably good because she's probably still rolling her eyes. I tried to exercise in front of her the other day and show her that I could exercise. And
Oh, is that what you were doing over here?
yeah,
It was kind of like jumping jacks?
kind of.
Kind of. Like your feet stayed on the ground and your arms moved? That's exercising, Dave.
Well,
That's great.
It's.
I bet she was proud of you.
Well, it's a start.
Did she want to feel your muscles then? Like you like to feel hers?
Fortunately, she didn't ask.
Oh.
Because all she would feel is bone.
Same here. Flab and bone.
We'll send her back to the studio.
All right, Dave, Julie, thank you very much. And we encourage you to stop on in and see what's happening at Varney Pharmacy in Broken Bow. 9:04 is the time. We get caught up on the news now. You're listening to KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow.
You are listening to the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. Go, go, go! On KCNI, KBBN, Broken Bow, Nebraska.
CBS News special report. No comment from President Trump yet after House Democrats released what they say has never before seen private email correspondence from the late convicted sex offender Jeffrey Epstein. Correspondent Michael Wallace.
In one email, Epstein said Trump knew about the girls, many of whom turned out to be underage. In another, Epstein questioned how to describe his relationship with Trump as he became a political figure.
Epstein also wrote President Trump spent hours at his home with one of Epstein's young victims. CBS's Natalie Brand is at the White House.
House Democrats and even some Republicans have been pushing for a discharge petition to release all Epstein files. This is something that actually has some bipartisan support. For the president's part, he has really denied any involvement or knowledge of the alleged sex trafficking operation.
The email release comes the same day the House returns to vote on ending the government shutdown. CBS News special report. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. More fiber?
What?
Down here, buddy. It's me, your spoon. Constipation with belly pain still coming back.
Yeah.
Talk to your doctor. It could be irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C, but Linzess could help you get ahead of it.
Linzess linaclotide is a prescription medicine that treats IBS-C in adults. It's not a laxative. It's a once-daily pill that helps you get ahead of your symptoms. It's proven to help you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and helps relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. These symptoms were studied in combination, not individually. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS.
From the Fox Sports Studios in Los Angeles, here's Steve DeSager.
The NBA announced a new format for this season's All-Star Game, the U.S. against the world in Los Angeles in February. 2 teams of American All-Stars, 1 team of international players in a round-robin format, a total of 4 12-minute games. The Mavericks fired general manager Nico Harrison. Philadelphia edged Boston 102-100. The Celtics record 5-7. Indiana's now 1-10 after losing at Utah 152-128. Brooklyn's 1-10 after losing at home to Toronto 119-109. Champion Oklahoma City is 11-1 so far after ripping Golden State 126-102. Warriors record just 6-6. And New York won its 5th in a row 133-120 over Memphis. College basketball wins for Gonzaga and Illinois. Louisville beat Kentucky. Number 6 Michigan won in overtime against Wake Forest. 10th ranked Florida edged Florida State.
Here's your weatherology forecast. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki. Partly cloudy skies today with a high of 65. South winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. 37 tonight. Highs level off around 70 tomorrow. Bright sunshine expected. Lots of sunshine Friday with a high of 75. 64 Saturday. From the Weatherology Weather Center, I'm staff meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki.
RTA's Hardware is your connection for projects large to small. But there's so much more than hardware. Visit them for grills, smokers, home decor, countertop appliances, and outdoor living items, in addition to what you need for your projects. RTA's Hardware in Broken Bow.
And currently at our KCNI KBBN studios, temperatures warmed up to 38 degrees now with a sunny sky. Winds are still fairly calm this morning with the barometer at 30.15 and the humidity is at 84%. Our high yesterday in Broken Bow hit 69 with the overnight low dropping to 27. Our sunset for this evening is set for 5:21. Good to have you with us on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show. We have our friends from H&R Block in the studio with us this time. Now, ladies, I'm going to have you introduce yourselves, if you would, to our audience. And while you do that, I'm going to kind of do a mic check to make sure that we've got you both on the air.
Okay,
all right?
Sounds good.
So, yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Well, I am Gianna Talupa. I'm the office manager here at the Broken Bow H&R Block.
And I'm Jennifer Smith. I'm the business account manager for all three offices, O'Neill, Broken Bow, and Ord. I mainly work out of the Ord office.
Well, fantastic. Great to have you both here. And I don't know, Dave, of course, was on remote. He'll be coming back here soon from Varney's. And I don't know if he will interrupt us and protest taxes or not, but you guys were such good sports when we did that at your downtown office. So
we had fun.
Yeah. So thanks for playing along with us. Well, I'm sure that this is a busy time. We're kind of talking about it off the air, but I assume this is a lot of prep time for you guys at the moment, getting ready for what will be another busy season, huh?
Oh, yes. Of course, there's always all the new stuff to learn, and then having to do all of our compliance training. So we usually start that in November, December, getting all that going there, and figuring out how many employees we need, how many more tax preparers do we need, and things like that. We did start our Emerald Advances here on November 1st, so if they interested in an Emerald Advance loan, please just contact the office and we can give you the specifics on that, on how to enroll in that program.
Mm-hmm.
And we're also looking at pushing into our business services. And this is the time of the year now to start thinking about that. What do you need for your business? Do you need help?
Yes. So we do offer, like you said, the business services. We offer payroll, bookkeeping, accounts payable, accounts receivable, filing sales tax. So if you need help with getting any of that caught up by the end of the year, you can contact our offices and we can get you set up with that.
I know that obviously April 15th is the date that always hits our minds when it comes to taxes, but I assume that it really has turned into a very busy time for you guys, really year-round, when you start thinking about extensions and things like that. I know for my mind, I'm like, oh, well, when April 15th hits, tax people are probably done for the year. But that's not the way it works, is it?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
We do file the extensions, and there are some alternate filing dates for certain types of people that we can file, businesses that we do file for those. But yeah, that extension usually runs till either September 15th or October 15th, depending upon what type of return that you need to file.
Mm-hmm.
And trying to get the clients to gather all their documents and get them into us as soon as we can so we can go ahead and get that filed for them. Mm-hmm. And so yeah, it does keep us fairly busy, steady work, at least a couple days a week.
If you would, and I hope this is a fair question, I think it is, but can you just kind of share with us what it takes as a tax preparation office when it comes to just staying up to date with everything that is happening and changing in Washington and with the government, because a lot of the decisions, obviously, that they make will affect you guys. Just talk a little bit about what it takes from a education standpoint on your end to stay up to date with everything that is happening.
Okay. So we are required to have at least 10 hours of continuing education every year. From what I've seen being in this for the last years, our offices have exceeded that amount by quite a bit. And the big one this last year has been the OBBBA, so the One Big Beautiful Bill Act. And so not only have we been trying to train ourselves, we've also been trying to get out into the communities to also help educate the individuals and businesses that it will also affect.
Mm-hmm.
And being an H&R Block office, franchise office, we rely on H&R Block corporate offices to supply us with a lot of that information that is coming down. So they've got people out there watching all these bills that are being produced and put out there. They break them down, create educational formats for us, push them out to us so that we can learn and know what's going on and be able to better help all of our clients.
Oh boy, look who has showed up. Somebody come on in, Dave. Oh, I hear out in the lobby, no more taxes, no more taxes. Dave Burney has walked in, and great to have Dave here with us. So I assume that this is a time for people to start contacting and setting up appointments. I know that many of us get the forms that we need. Sometimes we don't know when those forms are going to show up that we need.
Right.
But it's still, I assume, a good time to start making some appointments, huh?
It's great. I mean, I would hope that they would call in, make the appointment, and it gets closer to that appointment. We do send out reminders, and you don't get all your forms. Please just call us. We can reschedule that. So, or we can start your return, and then when you get the remainder of the forms, get back in to finish it up.
Mm-hmm.
There's other options. But we do have people coming in now for tax planning to see how much more they need to spend or what their tax return is going to look like, especially like the farmers and stuff is a big one. So we do that for some of our clients too if they request it.
And I know this is the case, but every situation is different, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. Dave, any questions or comments?
No. Well, I did want to ask about the future going from January, from December into January, with all of the things that are going on and not going on. If people might be curious to come in and talk to you about, how these proposed changes and or changes are going to affect you. Are you guys okay with that?
That'd be great. Yeah, and actually we would recommend that. There's a lot of, also just on the Nebraska level too, credits out there that I think people aren't aware of. And it's hard for us to be able to reach out to every single person individually. So if they have questions about anything, we would encourage them to call in or stop in and talk to us.
Okay.
And we even offering, if you would like us to come and speak to your office or a small group of people, about this One Big Beautiful Bill Act, contact the office. We're willing to come out there and talk with you.
Okay. Is it safe to say it's fluid?
Yes.
And
very safe.
And you guys have to stay up to speed with that as best you can. So
right.
Tomorrow we might be looking at something a little different, but right now you guys know where you're headed and you can help people head in the right direction.
Yes, we can.
Okay.
And we are.
All right.
So, yes.
Yeah. Yes, interesting times.
It is.
But in your occupation, very interesting, I would think. Yeah.
Sometimes too much of a challenge, but
Yeah.
we get through it.
I'm sure you do.
I assume there's never a dull moment, at least, huh?
Not usually.
Yes. We've kind of dominated the conversation here. Was there a topic or something that we haven't touched on yet that you guys wanted to address with our listeners?
Just we're going to reiterate that, yes, we would like people to know that we do offer business services, the payroll, the bookkeeping, the compliance, which includes your sales tax and other compliance forms that may need to be filed. We do offer those services outside of the tax office, but yes.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, great. Well, thank you both for coming in, and enjoy the rest of this year as you get ready for the new one, huh?
Oh, yeah, we will. Going to go learn more next week.
All right, sounds good. Good to see you both. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
H&R Block, our guest here on the Get Up and Go Breakfast Show.
There's something happening here, but what it is ain't exactly clear. There's a man with a gun over there, telling me I got to beware. I think it's time we stop, children. What's that sound? Everybody look what's going down.
Buffalo Springfield, for what it's worth. Of course, Neil Young with Buffalo Springfield early on, and at his 80th birthday today, so we're celebrating that. Dave Burney back in the studio with Brent Apperson, and thank the ladies from H&R Block for coming in. They have lots of things that they're handling right now, but they want to handle more. Bookkeeping of all different kinds, tax work. Stop into H&R Block and talk to them. They're located, well, we know where it is because we were protesting there last week.
Now, see, there you go with that we thing again. I was there with you, but I think you were doing the majority of the protesting.
Well, either way, it's located next to the Custer County Foundation, right on the corner, right across from the park on the west side. And you'll see the big sign there on their front of their store, their shop. And they're good folks. They want to help you. And sometimes even the simplest tax form is better done by someone else.
Yes, for sure.
So, and do it early.
Get those appointments made.
You mentioned April 15th.
And get ahead of the curve.
Yeah. Extensions are nice to have, but really kind of
there's comfort when it's just done. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Okay, all good at Varney Pharmacy. They're clicking right along, flu shots a couple times a week, new toys coming in, lots of cards and things to shop for, so stop in and do some shopping. They're going to have their Christmas open house December 4th, I believe Julie said, and they're going to have homemade items cooked from their homes that they bring in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so keep that in mind.
All right. Well, I know we're kind of in a little bit of a break here as far as our high school sports coverage is concerned, but we do have sports coverage of the Huskers coming up for you this weekend that we'll let you know about. I don't know if you've heard or not, but Nebraska has a volleyball team that's pretty good, and they're going to be out west this weekend. They'll be taking on UCLA Friday evening and then play USC on Sunday, and we will broadcast both of those matches for you on KBBN 95.3 FM. Coverage on the network on Friday is 7, I think, and Sunday is 1 o'clock, I believe, for Husker volleyball. So that'll be coming up. And we will also, for the first time, have our first Nebraska men's basketball broadcast. With football team off on Saturday, we'll feature Nebraska men's basketball. A big game for the Huskers as they will take on Oklahoma in South Dakota is where the game will be played. And we will broadcast that for you on the network with coverage starting at 5 o'clock on Saturday late afternoon. So join us for the Huskers this weekend.
All right. Our news director, Doug Groffel, was attending the soup supper last evening at the municipal building, a fundraiser for the veterans to keep the building up, and also a chance to pay tribute to some veterans. And the story this morning I thought was fantastic. I thought maybe we would just re-listen to that during the breakfast show. I think it's pretty important, and Doug did a good job of covering that, and the presentation was nice. Well, let's take a listen. This will be on local news again at noon, but let's enjoy it here on the breakfast show.
The Broken Bow Veterans Dinner on Tuesday night at the municipal building was a scene of fellowship and heartfelt presentations. On behalf of a grateful nation and with the deepest appreciation, the Quilts of Valor organization in Broken Bow presented 6 local veterans with quilts. The Quilts of Valor Foundation's mission is to cover service members and veterans touched by war with comforting and healing quilts of valor. Since its founding, Quilts of Valor has awarded over 427,000 quilts to American veterans and military personnel. In presenting the quilts, local Quilts of Valor member Terry Buellman said,
"We as quilters want you to know that through our quilts, you'll be forever in our hearts, and we want you to know they're not words big enough, and all we can offer you is a thank you. You are our hero. You are in our thoughts, and you are in our prayer for all you have done. On behalf of the Quilts of Valor Foundation and a grateful nation, with our deepest appreciation, thank you for your service to our country, and please accept this Quilt of Valor. Most importantly, welcome home."
Families each then stepped forward and wrapped their loved ones in a quilt made by the Quilts of Valor members. Quilts were presented to the following veterans: George Theodore Ted Govier, Jr. Govier served from November 1966 to October 1968, with the 25th Infantry Division in Vietnam earning the National Defense Service Medal, Vietnam Service Medal, and Vietnam Campaign Medal Expert Rifle. Freddie Fred Klebb. Klebb served in the United States Army from 1977 to 1980 and with the National Guard from 1982 to 2002. Klebb served as a military police NPC specialist and infantry cavalry tanker in M60 and M61 units. Jennifer Whitney. Whitney served in the United States Army from 2000 to 2006, including with the 313th Medical Company in Iraq from 2004 to 2005. Bruce Kennedy. Kennedy served from March 1970 to November 1971. During his service in Vietnam as a light weapons infantryman, Kennedy earned multiple medals, including the Bronze Star Medal. Dennis Kramer. Kramer served from August 1969 to March 1971. Kramer has many stories to tell about his service in Vietnam and states he is, quote, proud to have served my country. Tom Ecker. Ecker served from October 1967 to July 1971, during which time he served in Vietnam with the 1st Infantry Battalion and in Fort Wahuka, Arizona. Following the presentation of the quilts, all veterans who served in the Vietnam era from November 1, 1955 through May 15, 1975 were called to the front of the stage. As Quilts of Valor member Deb Reiner spoke a long overdue thank you, the large crowd in the Broken Bow Municipal Building rose and gave a long ovation to the veterans standing at the front of the stage. The Quilts of Valor organization honored the 35 Vietnam veterans present with a lapel pin commemorating the 50th anniversary of the end of that conflict. Throughout the event, dinner of soup, sandwiches, and a huge assortment of cakes were served by the veterans of foreign wars, Post 3576, and volunteers. The post was ably assisted by Girl Scout Troop 08745. The 12 members of the Scout Troop bussed tables, cleaned trays, and refilled water glasses through the evening. Troop leader Sylvia Lupo said the group had been looking for a way to be involved with local veterans groups for some time and was excited to give back to the community in this way. Before the ceremony, the American Legion Riders presented the Broken Bow Quilts of Valor organization with a check for $500 in hope that it would help a little in continuing the mission. Anyone who quilts may become a member of the Quilts of Valor organization for a nominal fee. Interested quilters can contact Quilts of Valor affiliated shop Stitched by Jesse Rose in Taylor, Nebraska at 308-708-2796. To request a quilt for a veteran, visit www.qovf.org/nominations-awards. Listen to our full conversation about Quilts of Valor and Vietnam commemoration pins with our story on sandhillsexpress.com.
All right, thank you, Doug, for that story, and of course, thank you for all involved, and especially the veterans who were there and those who were honored at the gathering at the municipal building yesterday evening. Quite a turnout and some great presentations. A lot of those centered around Vietnam because it's the 50th anniversary of the end of that conflict, as you heard. So appreciate all that those folks have done and are still doing in their lives. So, Brent, I want to apologize to close the show. I'm going to play one more Neil Young song. And before I do that, though, I want to apologize. I didn't realize we were on the air at Varney Pharmacy, and I didn't mean for that conversation to be over the airwaves of KCNI, KBBN.
Yeah. Basically bringing attention to the fact I'm short, basically is what it was.
Well, it was just basically telling Julie about what happened on the breakfast show earlier, and I think she may have heard parts of that because they usually have KCNI Pure Country on the speakers at Varney Pharmacy, which we appreciate. But she may have heard some of that. We were discussing it, and I didn't mean for it. And just remember the text that you received from my wife.
Yes, you know what? I'm going to read that. That's great. You know what? I think I'm going to print this out, and I'm just going to post it right there at my desk so I can see it every day. To quote Joan Burney, Brent, isn't it a compliment to be an individual and not like everyone else? Consider yourself unique or a nonconformist.
Yeah, I like that. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So you're not mad at Julie and I then?
No.
Okay.
Because, again, with what Joan said, I'm special.
Yeah.
I'm unique.
In lots of different ways.
Yes.
We'll close with Neil Young on his 80th birthday. This is a pretty one he had many years ago called Winter Long. Have a great day, everybody.